Yeah, I will call you later.
Okay.
Let me explore. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello everyone, welcome to IT Professional Learning channel. My name is Zoran and I'm Senior Solution Architect and Senior Technical Trainer. I guess you suppose that today we will talk about cybersecurity attack, especially about APT attack and APT29 attack. We will just a little talk about what's the APT, what's the APT29, what's the Mitra attack, etc. And also we will use Microsoft 365 Defender portal to discover what's real happened in this simulated attack, which you have changed to see in starting in my video. But first, what's the APT29 attack? And what do we know about that attack? What's the Mitra attack? APT generally means Advanced Persistent Threat. APT is sophisticated, sustained cyber attack in which intruder establish an undetected presence in the network in order to steal sensitive data over a prolonged period of the time. And an ATP attack is carefully planned, designed to infiltrate a specific organization, evading existing security measures and fly under the radar. Execute an ATP attack requires high degree customization and sophistication than a traditional attack. Adversaries typically is good founded, experienced team of cybercriminals that target high-value organizations. They have spent significant time in resources researching and identifying vulnerabilities in organizations. What's the characteristic of an APT attack? Since advanced persistent threat use different techniques from ordinary hackers, they leave behind different signs. In addition to spear phishing campaigns that target organizations' leaders, there are a lot of symptoms of persistent threat attack. Some of them are unusual activity on user account, such as an increase in high-level loggings late at night, widespread presence of backdoor Trojans, unexpected or unusual data bundles, which may indicate that the data has been amassed in preparation for exfiltration. Unexpected information flow, such as anomalies in outbound data or sudden uncharacteristic increase in data operation involving massive quantities of data, etc., etc. What is the specific APT29 attack, also known as Fancy Bear, Cozy Bear, Iron Hemlock, the Ducks, etc.? Something we learned from the public internet reports. APT29 is a threat group that has been attributed to the Russia Foreign Intelligence Services. They have operated since at last 2008, often targeting government network in Europe and NATO members country, research institutes and think tanks. APT29 are a Russia espionage group, also called Cozy Bear, Iron Hemlock, the Ducks, is known for intrusions and to collect intelligence that align with the country's strategic objectives. It's believed to be sponsored by the Foreign Intelligence Services. The last threats supposedly attributed to that group happened in April 14, 2023. Poland's military counterintelligence services and CERT has linked APT29 on ongoing and developing attack against the NATO and European Union countries. APT29 collects information from diplomatic entities and foreign ministries through the spear phishing emails and infected websites. The websites infect user with NVScout dropper using HTML smuggling. The droppers installs SnowVMware and quartering downloaders, and Halfreak Cobalt's Strike Big Stager. Also, Denmark National Bank has been another victim of this group, which called SolarWinds attack. According to a report published in May 2021, Cozy Bear attacked Denmark's central bank and planted malware that allowed them to access the network over 6 months without being noticed. According to the public available data on internet, APT, who are the hackers behind the SolarWinds software supply chain attack, and other attacks, of course, have continued to look for ways to access enterprise networks by targeting IT team and cloud service providers with admin rights on their customer system doing their business connection. In new report, Microsoft warns that the gang has targeted over 140 cloud services resellers and technology suppliers, and has succeeded in compromising as many as 14. Moreover, and Cozybear is the hacker behind the SolarWinds software supply chain attack. SolarWinds campaigns is regarded as one of the most sophisticated supply chain attack ever, with 8,000 businesses worldwide downloading Trojanized version of IT management platform SolarWinds Orion. Despite the hacker long-term access, the bank has said it found no sign of a breach beyond the first stage of attack, as thousands of other companies did, when they are installed Trojanized version of SolarWinds Orion. How APT29 attacks? To gain access to victim environment, in some cases, APT29 spends spear phishing emails, the signature as embassy administrative updates. This phishing email use legitimate but compromised email addresses from other, for example, diplomatic entities. APT29 targeted a larger list of recipients that Mandiant, a threat intelligence company, suspected where primary publicly listed point of contact of embassy personnel is used. Those phishing emails utilize a malicious HTML dropper tracked as root sub that makes use of techniques known as HTML smuggling to deliver an ENG or ISO file to victim systemless and maintaining persistent connections. What malwares used by APT29 Cozybear? The malwares used by APT29 could be tailored to the victim's IT environment by attackers. Cozybear malware's backdoor components are upgraded over the time with cryptography, Trojan functionality, anti-detection changes, etc. The rapidly with which Cozybear builds and distributes its components is reminiscent for fancy beer toolkit, including chapstick, core shell, etc. Also, some of the malware that APT29 has been observed to use are listed on the screen. Do you recognize some of those names? So, APT29 is designated by its stealth and sophisticated implementation of the techniques via an arsenal of custom malwares. Their tactics very significantly depends on the target and the method of exploitation used to gain access, ranging anywhere from slow target techniques to full-on smash and grab. There are regularly leveraged custom malware and living of the land binaries and scripts with heavy use of PowerShell. How we can recognize those techniques, sub-techniques, procedures, and tactics so that we can categorize some attack as APT attack? Very difficult without the deep knowledge about. But fortunately, there is MITRE attack. MITRE attack framework provides a common language for cybersecurity professionals to use when describing adversary tactics, techniques, and procedures. It is a growing standard across cybersecurity community, being used in threat reporting, sensor configuration, analytics, etc. What is the MITRE attack? MITRE is the name of the company, and attack acronym means adversarial tactics, techniques, and common knowledge. MITRE is a globally accessible knowledge base of adversary tactics and techniques based on the real-world observation. MITRE attack knowledge base is used as a foundation for development of the specific threat modules and methodologies in the private sector, in government, in service security product and service community generally. MITRE attack is open and available to any person or organizations for use at no charge. MITRE attack organizes those techniques into a set of the tactics and groups to help explain, to provide context of these techniques. Each technique includes information that is relevant to both red team or potential tester for understanding the nature of how the techniques works. And also to defender to understand content surrounding events and artifacts generated by techniques in use. I strongly refer to take the time to learn deeply in MITRE attack framework. We don't have time to do that in this short learning video. Now, let's open Microsoft 365 Defender to explore what's happened